Hi, I'm David Petrides, founder of gearheartindustry, and today I'm going to be teaching Christy how to brand.
Hi, Christy Petrides, co-owner of gearheartindustry, and we're gonna take the SmartBrand for a spin. So today, David's gonna show me and you guys how to use the SmartBrand, our newest and most upgraded model for gearheartindustry. David, we're gonna do leather first. Why is the SmartBrand good for that?
The SmartBrand is different than a lot of brands on the market because it has a temperature controller that actually reads the temperature of the branding iron itself. And so it's not just a level that you set it to an exact temperature, and it finds that temperature and it stays there. And since there's a wide range of temperatures that are appropriate for different materials, that's really useful.
Okay, so we're gonna brand this piece of leather.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of different types of leather and they have different branding temperatures, and it depends on what kind of look you want. But this one will probably burn well around 700 degrees, which I believe we have our unit set to right now.
SmartBrand can go from what temp to what temp? Like, what are the variants?
You can set it to room temperature, from anywhere from room temperature to mid 800s, around 850, which is usually about as hot as you need to burn any wood, and that's usually the stuff that requires the highest temperature.
Okay, and so I would just pick this bad boy up, set it down, brand.
Yeah, it's set at 725. It's currently at 726 and just hanging out. So what you'll do is you'll grab it, line it up, and make a like 1 or 2 second mark. Okay, you're good. Done. Perfect.
And I don't need to rock it. I just let it brand.
No, you let the heat do the work.
Okay.
You don't want to rock it back and forth. If your surface is uneven enough that you feel like you have to rock it back and forth, then you need to flatten your surface.
Okay. And you see this on the industry, like in other clothing, they use it for like garment tags, right? And then
Yeah.
boots. What other things do?
Oh, in the leatherworking industry?
Yeah.
Like everything from wallets to hats, anything you can make out of leather, you can brand. And depending on the temperature that you use, you can have it kind of just a embossed look, or you can have it actually make a dark brand like this. So you can achieve a number of different effects.
Okay. And our system have interchangeable plates, right?
Right.
SmartBrand, you know, I know a lot of branding irons, you have to pick a similar size plate. The SmartBrand can run basically anything, right?
Right, because it's got the sensor in it, it can run a really small plate or a fairly large plate on the same system. So with a fixed wattage system, you can only run similar sized plates. If you run a plate that's too big, it won't get hot enough. And if you run a plate that's too small, it'll overheat.
Okay. So I let it cool down, or can we dive straight into branding cork or
Oh,
cardboard?
we can. We'll probably need to change the temperature for the cork. But let's. Yeah, we got some work gloves if you want to brand those.
I thought this was cool. You know, we talked to a lot of our clients that are construction, and this keeps your equipment and welding gloves, whatnot, from walking off your job site. So I just
Get it right about up here because you've probably got some seams down in there.
Okay.
So this will be a nice flat area.
Can I pull it? What do I do?
Yeah.
Wow,
Cool.
I did it.
Yep.
Got it. And so unlike a laser or some other method, this requires basically no setup.
Right. There's different types of laser, but they all take a good bit of time to do stuff. So if you have a lot of work to do when you're marking things, this is a tremendous time saving over trying to use a laser.
Okay.
Let's brand some cardboard.
Okay. Same system.
Yep, we got to set a little bit higher, around 850, and so same deal. And this is squishy, so you can get some pressure so it sinks in there. But pick a spot, and let's give it a 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Cool, nice.
Well, that's satisfying.
Yeah. So if you buy this to mark your woodworking products, you can also mark your shipping boxes. Let's brand some plywood.
Okay. Temperature, what do I do?
Temperature, we're going to keep this around 825. And so similar thing, you're going to use a little longer contact time than you'd use for cork. All right, make sure it's pretty parallel to the surface. Put it on there, feel it go flat, and then apply straight down pressure.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect.
Awesome.
All right, now we're going to brand some cork.
And how is this different than something like, say, leather?
Well, this cork is actually made up of little pieces of cork with glue binding it together, so that glue is probably going to result in some crud on the brand. So I'll show you how to clean that off. after we brand it.
Okay.
So same procedure as before. And we've got this set to 825, which seems like a pretty good temperature to brand this. We've been experimenting. Let's do a shorter contact time. So maybe just a quick 1/1000 on this thing.
Okay.
So make sure that it's flat parallel when you contact it. You should feel it go flat against the surface. There you go. Got it.
Boom.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
This picks up a little crud.
Yeah, it's got some little pieces of cork on there. You want to use a brass bristle brush. That has
Okay.
stainless on one side and brass on the other. Use the brass side and just gently brush off the stuff that's on there. Yep. There you go.